Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to Grand Tactician. And today's battle is actually going to be a bit of a reverse Uno card in terms of dates. I decided, because the video that's numerically supposed to have come out, or chronologically supposed to have come out before this episode, earlier battle date, is it's a big episode. It's going to take some editing, and I would rather not wait it could take me several days of editing, and that's when I'm having decent days after work. And so instead of trying to whittle on that, since none of your special commanders are in that battle, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to release this one first, so that we can actually get to see some action finally. Because it's been like what, 8 videos now. This will be the 8th, so and it shouldn't be too difficult. We outnumber the Yankees pretty heavily here at Winchester. Yeah, there'll be 16,000 of them tops, so we're going to be doing alright. Also, the direction they have to come from to get to factory. Why is this called factory? This is the dumbest factory I've ever seen, and this is a factory. Maybe a chipmunk factory. Maybe that's a factory? Lee and Gordon's Mills. I don't really think that's a factory, although I didn't know that any of these buildings had custom text on them. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder if this is like... Oh wow, you can actually even see the... Oh my gosh! That has moving watermill features. I should not be surprised by this, but I am. And here we are. So we have a lot of dug-in points, because Jackson's been just sitting here for the longest time. Yankees were coming in, I believe, from the... let me try to think of this, where they're coming from. They were coming in from the east and the west, pardon me. Kind of, it looks like all the directions they could be coming in from. But the direction they will have to be crossing is either this railroad bridge, yay. No, to get to factory, they're either going to have to take this northern road up the Martinsburg Turnpike, crossing the railroad tracks to then get over here to reach the factory. Alternatively, they could just kind of take these tiny little paths all the way through the forests to get to factory, and then the final method would be going up the Berryville Pike to get up there. But there's not going to be a lot of them, and there's not a ton of us, but I do wish there were a few more to be able to spread our forces out. Also, yes, you saw that right, I found a workaround. I'm trying to remember if this video will be, again, if it's chronological. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I used we unlocked the artillery reform, which allowed us to get large batteries. This is hardly half the size of a full battery. 16 is now the max. And when you have large batteries that are up to 16, a full battalion, upwards of a brigade, you can have lieutenant colonels be commanding those batteries. So Napoleon Bonaparte, we actually saved it for you. You can actually still fight with the artillery. We've Pelham's 12-pounders, and then we got Pender's 6-pounders. I think that's all the artillery that we have. Let's check the order of battle. So we have Cox Division. I swear, if we have any heroes of this battle, it's probably going to be General George Koch. I don't know what it is about artillery commanders. The division commanders always seem to get all the heroes. It's like, that's not even that heroic. Whatever. So we've got Hill, Anderson, and Loring. And the 3 of us are underneath of Loring. I know we have one more division coming through that didn't quite arrive yet. That was containing Great. Unfortunately, he will not be present with us on this battle, but Bacon at least will. So you'll at least have some. The gang is almost all here. Alrighty, enough of the chit chat. Let's figure out where I want to defend. There's some decent ground. Most of it will probably be rather irrelevant, depending on which direction they're really going to gun for. My guess is just holding out in the forests here will probably be the most likely location for them to be coming down. The Berryville Pike's probably going to be their avenue of attack, which, I mean, if it is... See, the biggest problem here is I just don't know which direction. There's too many directions they could potentially be coming from. for me to set up like really strong defenses, and there's just not enough of us to really make that worth doing. The only other alternative is to literally just defend back here and just let them come to us at their leisure, because we have the troop advantage. If anything, we're going to want to be having troops ready to spring around and striking them from behind. Probably what I'm going to do with Anderson, since he's got several generals or colonels who are already got some experience. It's Early, Hill, and Hood. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want AP Hill to get some more experience, because he's still a colonel. So we're going to probably have Anderson then be in reserve. I'm trying to think where I want to put Anderson. I'll put him here for right now. And then we've got Loring, all of us. Nice solid defensive line here. Not as thrilled about the lack of cover. But then again, we can make our own cover. The biggest thing about this road is that if we defend it up here, I don't think the AI is going to walk all the way through the forest to try to cross that river bank, especially when there's an easy cross here and here. So I might actually do that, and then I'll move Hill's core division up, move him up here. I might move you guys slightly closer along. Maybe kind of move you guys here. We'll have, I'm not a huge fan of them getting the high ground, but at the same time, we could always just go further back. You know, O'Dunn's brigade. We definitely want to make them come to us. We do not want to be the ones having to move, because we will have the range advantage for sure. I do kind of like where Hasty is. And then having Hood here, not Hood, pardon me, Hill over there is fine. And then I could put Anderson like in this tree line here. Just so that we have everyone, everyone where I need them, just in case I need to call on them at a moment's notice. The biggest thing would be if they try to come this way, which I'll probably have Sibley just kind of chilling over here. Stovall. Let's see, I might move you up here to this tree line. Yeah, kind of just spreading our cavalry out just a little, just so it's effective. The biggest problem by this I can see is that our artillery won't really be able to do much. Not from way back here, because those trees are kind of going to block and obstruct the view, which would kind of be another reason to move up slightly further. I just don't want to extend the lines too much. It's just, I don't feel like it's a risk worth taking. If anything, they might come up this way, for all I know. How far? I also don't want to move these batteries up too close, because they will get just mowed down. It's just this isn't very good, it's not great range. Now, to be fair, Blown Apart's 24-pounders are not going to have good range, but I was hoping for a slightly better range than this. I mean, this is literally just going to be within shotgun range. Literally, they'll get to the river and they'll get just destroyed by that. I don't see any advantage towards... the only other advantage I can see with moving up to this line here, because again, they're only going to come down 2 different alleyways, which, all things considered, I feel like that actually might be a worthwhile endeavor to do, especially if I can get these guys behind cover. I'll probably have... Yeah, so let's have Hasty kind of guarding this zone of the turnpike. Probably also stick a battery up there with him. Let's go ahead and get Pender's battery. Just want to see what the range on these guns are. Very good range. I guess I might. Let's see if Pelham's got better range on his guns than Pender. Slightly better, but not by much. Let's see, can I move Pender up here, or Pendleton over here? I could then move you up here. No, that wouldn't be very good range. Yeah, let's put Pelham's battery over here with Hasty. Pender's battery then might be over here with Hill. Let's see if I moved you there. That's a pretty good vantage point. I'm not opposed to that. Nope, too far forward. Yeah, I'll figure something out for Hills boys. Griswold, and I want the guys with the most troop numbers and the least experience to be in the front lines, although Griswold is going to be really he's going to be really getting the bright red is going to be very difficult for them to miss. Infantry, long range, cavalry, evade, and then I'm probably going to have commanders turn off initiative for now, just for right now. Blown apart. Do those trees count as cover or as blocking? Yes, they do. They do block line of sight. How about here? I mean, it's not much better. And how about here? Again, nothing great. Nothing really to write home about. And then I imagine here, the house is kind of in the way. I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not what I would want it to be. This is kind of the best zone I can see, but it's still right in the middle of the forest, and I'm just not happy about that. Also, the biggest thing, too, is that there's another hill right there. I almost wonder if I could put him, like, way back here. Can you still see? If I moved Griswold further up, would you be able to shoot over Griswold? Nope. Alright, let's see if I moved Griswold over this way, would you be able to shoot effectively? Still no. It's just, this is just not a good spot for artillery. I might put him then here. Although, none of these places are really good for artillery batteries. If I put him here. That's better. I could live with that. That's probably the best field of fire he's going to range of, yeah. Best field of fire he's going to likely get. And I guess for the sake of argument, if he had to rotate, he could give basic support. Not a lot, but I could make it work for Bonaparte. Alright, and then I got O'Dunn. O'Dunn will be the initial reserve. Yeah, and then we're going to have Griswold. I guess this is still called AP Hills Brigade. Well, I mean, with the red shirts, I guess that does make sense. Probably going to go ahead then get some parapets for the artillery. So, although, honestly, if I had to guess one direction they're going to come from, I would bet you it's going to be the Berryville Pike. That just, to me, that seems the most likely. It just seems like where I would, if I were them, I feel like that's where, well, I'm not the AI obviously, but I feel like that's where they would go. So we're going to do that. Still got plenty of points. Yeah, it's great field of fire there for Pelham. Probably gonna do this one more time though to get this slowed down a little. There we go. Eastham, Pelham. I'm probably going to then put some basic fences on the right hand side. I might have O'Dunn starting there. Hill. I feel like this is a better spot for you, Hill. On the, hill. That was pretty bad, I know. I guess the advantage of putting his guys here is that, once again, great place for artillery. The downside is that he's pretty far away to help, which I guess would be one more vote for Anderson to be a little bit closer to the front. You can then even have D.H. Hill over out here, kind of just monitoring. Early would be giving us the, I think Early should be in the front. Early warning signal, Hood, let's see. Actually, no, I need to move Early back. Hood still has a massive size brigade. Wow, his brigade is big. Nearly 2,900 still. Whoopsies, that's H. Lee. That was not who I meant to click on. Let's grab Pender, that's who I meant to click on. Yeah, Pender's battery's got a decent range of fire. Could have Hood be over there. Might move Pender back just a smidgen. Nope, too much of a smidgen. Pender, Hood. I don't like having infantry acting as the screening, like the screening cavalry. That's not what they're designed to do. But in fact, I do have enough cavalry that I really should just use them. The cavalry, as cavalry. They are the scouts. So I've got Hood, Hill, kind of just guarding this road, because I'm not fully trusting that they're not going to potentially try to come that way. Early will still be in the forest, so that won't obstruct Pender's field of view, or fire very much, if at all. Definitely going to have Cock up here, however. Stovall. Have you guys over here by the house. There to help protect. Sibley, you're going to be probably up here. There you go, Cock. A little closer up. Jackson, probably going to have you here for the moment. Anderson's division's fine there. And then what we got? Stuart and Bacon. Bacon I'm going to have... a little hesitant to have you up with Sibley. Sibley has experience, but he's not a historically great commander. But I also do want someone more reliable like Stuart. You know what? Let's have Stuart and Bacon going at it. And I'll have Sibley kind of holding the right side flank way out here. I don't know if we'll be able to see a ton of from right here. Let's find out. He has a decent sight that he can see. I'll probably actually have Sibley move out and knock out this reinforcement zone. I'd rather take out, if I could, honestly, both of those. When are they getting here? 6 hours. So if I could take out these two, that would ensure the fact that they're coming from this direction. Also, I don't know where the Yanks actually are at the start. That would be another important thing to find out. Jackson, let's see, I gotta build some more. I guess I could build some parapets right here for Griswold. Okay, 1.4. I don't think I'm gonna have enough points to give him extras, but oh, enough. That's good enough. Cool. And that'll give him some extra cover too. Oh, done. I mean, if they try to cross here, that would suck for me. But I don't think they will. Nevertheless, I might have O'Dunn's boys make some basic defenses in this area just to kind of help keep them honest, you know. Bacon, what I might actually have you do is go right here, dismount. This I know this is going to sound weird. And I'm going to have you build some small bit of defenses on this side. One next to Pelham. Just trying to kind of keep our flanks covered. Stovall, I'd be shocked if they snuck somehow went that way. I don't think that's really something they're going to do. Jackson, I'm just going to put you here for the moment then, so you're in range of everybody. Hill, I need you to be within range of all your dudes. Sibley. Yeah, we should be fine. Stuart, Stovall. See if I move Stovall there, does he have better? Kind of. Probably gonna have Stuart move up to these plateaus. Alright, that should be everything. I've got Anderson's boys just kind of chillaxing in the back until we need, staying back until we know we need them and where we need them. Let's get this started. First things first, I'm going to have Bacon start building just some basic breastworks. Nothing too serious. Not something that cavalry is used to doing, but you know what? These are strange, confusing times. Sibley, we're going to send you up there. Stovall's fine there. Stuart, have you move you up that way. Yeah, Stovall. I might actually move you up here to try to see where they decide to come down from. You'll be way out of range, but at the same time I do want you to see, because I need to know where they're going to be. Oh, done. Go ahead and start building your breastworks. Kind of build them just slightly longer. Bacon's fine. Early, you can start building some breastworks. Because the Yanks probably aren't going to assault or aren't going to attack us until they have their full complement. Because like they're not gonna, they won't be strong enough to assault us until they have everyone here. Hood, and that being the case, Shush phone. I'm gonna probably move you up here to this zone, and just some basic fence building, hill. I might actually have you build some more breastworks in this kind of gorge. Yeah, that's such a weird zone. I don't think they would try to beat us there. Although, Pender's battery is kind of exposed. But I'm okay with that for right now. I might actually have you build that with Hood to get that built quicker and sooner rather than later. Alright, let's see what happens to everyone. Sibley's still waiting for his orders. Boom, now he's going. I think so is, there he is. There goes Stovall as well. Yeah, it might take a while for the Yanks to engage. Because again, another thing I've learned is just you don't actually have to be always pressing the Yanks, especially when you hold the ground. When you hold the objective, there's honestly not a lot of reason to rush. Especially because beginning of the war, all the commanders are really, new to command. They're not used to, especially the Yankees too, super cautious. So in this case, I would be shocked if they even try to assault. Because, that's just, the commander that they have is new, he's not experienced, he doesn't really have any, he's not a well-known commander or nothing. Alright, so we secured that. Go ahead now and secure this hill, please. Stuart's guarding that. I wonder if I can have Stuart dismount into Winchester and if he'll actually have a better line of sight. Now I'm curious. Okay, one thing still was that you really can't see if they sneak. Well, you will see it because they will have snuck behind you if they manage to go that direction. Let's see. Defenses are coming along. Speed this up, kick this up to 10 speed. There goes Stuart. Yeah, I'm just curious to see if when you're in the town of Winchester, do you actually have, like, do you technically have more line of sight because you're in all the buildings? Cavalry actually might not be able to, which does make sense. Cavalry shouldn't be able to take up residence, because what would you do with the horses? Alrighty. I don't really want to send Stuart unsupported up into the hills, just because it's like, I don't want to lose Stuart or have him defame. I don't want any of that to happen. I just don't have any interest in that. So he needs to be able to see when they're coming down, but not be like, exposed. Yeah, I'll probably move you back there, Stuart. "5 hours. Yeah, this could be a while until they assault us. Unless we manage to somehow find them, which they really could be anywhere. I only have 4 small regiments of cavalry, which is not nearly enough to be an effective scouting force. And I also don't want to get them butchered. I've had enough problems and failure with cavalry that I just don't want to add to that. Once Sibley's done with that, I might have him kind of post on those hills, because if there's one commander I don't care about losing, it's definitely Sibley. Oh, doesn't appear to be any Yankees over here. Alright, Sibley. You're done your job. Now head back. Or if we slowed the Yanks down any. Nope, not at all. So the Yanks that are reinforcing are coming in probably from the south. They're the only, that's the one location that they would be, that's not west. Huh. South, that's interesting. They weren't really south of me earlier. Alrighty, well, looks like we got all this done. I'll go done, kind of go with that. Bacon, I might have you build some more breastworks from here over. Just so you can, cause another nice thing about building breastworks is your units do get experience from that. Early, I'm going to have you build some breastworks right, come on, here, just right there. Hills Brigade, you don't really need any more defenses out that way. But I might go ahead and have you build, just in case. Different place though. There we go. Oh, was that Hood? Ah, well. Hood's boys can get the experience too. Yep. Although, man, this battle's been going on for like 3 hours now, and the Yanks still haven't showed. Again, cautious Yanks. No surprise. And now we must patiently wait for the Yankees to do something. Anything. I kind of want to see if they'll go down this main road. Because again, if they try to get the most direct way, it's going to be right here. Right down the Berryville Pike is where I would expect them to come from. And to be approaching towards. All the more reason why I'm probably actually going to move Pelham's battery over to this small embankment and then move Blown Apart there, because Blown Apart will blow them apart with his howitzers. They are merciless. They are merciless things. Yeah, I really don't think they're going to come this direction towards where Griswold's at. I mean, I would love to, because I would love to get experience with Griswold, but, yeah, what are you gonna do? Good to see Bacon getting some honest-to-goodness experience. That doesn't come from fighting. He's just building a bunch of breastworks. Join the cavalry, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You'll get valuable life skills riding horses, they said. Yeah. Not likely. Early, I think you're done with that, so I'm going to have you go ahead. Head back to this line. Hill and Hood, you're fine where you guys are at. Stuart, I might actually move you up to these hills right here. You'll be able to get good line of sight, and you won't be directly in line of fire. Boy, they better have to attack soon. It's already almost 5 o'clock in the evening, and they haven't even shown at Winchester yet. Jeez, at this rate, they may not want to attack until tomorrow, which would be odd to draw this out to a 2-day affair, but maybe they just don't like the month of July. Maybe that's just there's been too many Yankee losses in July. Now they must attack in August. Trying to think the other sneaky thing they could do. Just trying to think of all the dastardly Yankee ways that they could make an assault would be coming down this road. But again, that's not what the AI Yankee would do. It'd be coming straight up this front royal pike. Alright. McClellan's joining from here. So his boys are going to be arriving, moving straight up the creek through Winchester right there. It just seems pretty straightforward to me. Sibley will be the first to see them. I really would love to know where the Yanks. So maybe they did start in the south. Maybe that is where the first Yankee army started, was in the south. No idea where it went or where it's been, but you know, it's all right. Yankees will get there when they get there. The other way they could go is up this forested path, which would be, part of me thinks that would be really dumb, but then again, the AI doesn't always do the most level-headed decisions. If they did that, though, it wouldn't matter, because it's too late in the evening. If they started fighting now, even if they arrived now, they wouldn't really have enough time to press. And we have the numerical advantage still. We got them by about 5,000, so I'm not really worried about that. Plus, we've got good ground that's fortified. How's Bacon doing? Hey, look at that! You've leveled up from building trenches. Oh my gosh. Good job, Bacon. You're the first of us all to be able to, you know, your troops are well trained now. They're veterans. Oh my gosh. Oh, there they are. There's the Yanks. They did. The idiots moved not just up the forested road. They moved straight up the hill. What a dumb how dumb is that? Oh my gosh. Alright, Bacon, we're gonna have to come back to you. Oh my gosh, it's already though, what, 7:12? Oh. I guess the Yankees have invented flying horses. Oh dear. We're screwed now. Look at all those flying Yankees. How did they manage to pull that off? Alright, so Sibley, gonna have you fall back to these hills whenever you get this order. If you don't, I don't care. Stuart, fall back there. Stovall, I don't know if I'm gonna use you or not. So, Bacon, we'll have to see what you want. Bacon, if you want to be expert scouts, expert melee, which I would probably not recommend, honestly. Mounted rifles, that's useful. Stormers, what is this? Allows running, level up by fighting in loose order. That could be very useful. Vanguard, trained to move in front of the main columns. These troops will not be alarmed if they find enemies on their flanks or rear. No morale hit if detached. Whoa, that's also a really cool skill. And that's the Lightning Brigade. It's infantry, fighting dismounted. Cover plus 10%. Wow. Holy cow, that is good. So yeah, definitely let me know which one of those you want. Now I should just have you guys just building defenses. That's all you should have to do is just build defenses. Like I might have Griswold start building defenses because his boys are never gonna. The Yanks aren't ever gonna arrive. Yeah, Griswold, why don't you go ahead and pretend that the Yanks are coming this way. Go get building, boys. Surely the Yankees are coming this way. Wow. Well, I will give them this. That is a lot of Yankees. 2,400, pretty sized brigade. Seriously, why did their infantry move straight through the forest? That is such a terrible direction to have gone. But boy, again, that's a lot of Yankees. Sibley, I don't know where the courier is. I hope he gets to you soon, for your sake. But yeah, the day's going to end long before they get here. Sibley alone has stopped the Yankees from advancing quicker, just his presence. Wow, literally they are all stopped. They've all stopped right there. They're waiting until they formed up to begin their attack. Boy, Sibley's courier. Oh, there he is. There's the courier. So now they're all ready to assault. Suddenly the cavalry goes, bye! Sibley was a very useful distraction. Yeah. Here comes their more. They were all going this way. So my gut instinct of where they would be was actually correct. We've got a feud. There you go, Sibley. Now you're finally getting your courier. Run, Sibley, run! Get moving. Stovall, I don't even know if you're going to be useful there no more. Yeah, we're probably going to redeploy in the evening. And I imagine so are the Yanks. Alright, so that's cleaned up the clog. Now the Yankees are coming down, heading into Winchester. And now we're going to rinse and repeat once they see Stuart. They're like, oh no, more cavalry. Oh, they're everywhere. There's Long's artillery. Although if they really do want to fight Stuart, I am fine with this. But I am really surprised that the day has not ended already. What is Long doing? Hey Bacon, do you feel like maybe getting some taste of actual combat? Unless you really like the trenches, which I mean, if you do, that's totally understandable. But you know, at the same time, I'm sure you would love to, you know, get some action. Sibley, go ahead and dismount. I am really shocked that they're just sending this artillery up as if no one's there. Really shocked by that. They're just like bypassing him. Pelham? Pender? Oh, also, Pender, you're not. I hate when it does this, like it won't let me. There we go. Unfortunately, you're not within Conk's range, and so you're probably not going to get that order till well past usefulness. Yep, Long's just doing that. Long's doing his thing. Just moving on up. stop to do that. Bacon, you might actually have an opportunity here. They have literally just left their artillery all by himself. Alright, Sibley, have fun. Boy, that... Seriously, how is the day still going? Oh, Bacon, move that way, please. What are you doing? These look like modern rifles, too. Sibley's exchanging fire. Bacon, I really wish you guys hadn't marched through the forest. It really slowed you guys down. You should have just taken the main road. Alright, well, they're gonna start pushing Stuart. Honestly, I can't believe the day's still going. I really can't believe that. Like, really didn't think that was gonna happen. On the bright side, his Mariners have very good accuracy and are ridiculously fast. They are going to dismember that so quickly. Alright, dismount, Bacon, because you're going to get trapped otherwise. Oh, Stuart, oh, Stuart. I'm a little worried for you. Can the day end, please? Please make it end. Please don't make me lose Stuart. Boy, they are really going to be all around Stuart. Oh boy, oh boy. He's gonna get rinsed if he leaves. He's gonna get rinsed if he stays. Colonel Mitchell. Ooh, Stuart. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, owie, 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 ow. Stuart. Day end, please make this day end. How are we still fighting? It's almost 9 o'clock. How is Stuart also not leaving yet? That's incredible. He's just Giga Chat, holy cow. Yeah, Bacon, we need you to be so bad for you, Stuart. Oh, Stuart, you broke my heart. He fought and did so much. It's like, this is what cavalry in an ideal world. Where did Stovall go? No, there's Sibley's went. Stovall, you're pretty useless at this point. Out there, so go ahead and move up. Like, this is what cavalry should be doing. Also, this is the best I've ever had a cavalry experience go. I feel bad for Stuart. He lost like 50% of his casualties. Oh. So sorry, Stuart. Bacon, don't let them escape. Don't let them escape. Don't give them that satisfaction. Especially because there's another battery coming down the road. Don't give them that satisfaction. Keep going, Bacon. Keep going. Make those Yankees pay. In fact, anything, move up and take out the artillery that's coming. There you go. Yeah. Go, Bacon. Go, Bacon. Go, Bacon. Aww. He was doing so well. Oh. see if I don't think I need to upgrade that, because at this point the Yanks are going to be literally on this main road. So far, we've done pretty decent. Stuart just took a massive hit because of everything, which is understandable. Bacon, holy cow, you did amazing. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud. Alright, let's see where the Yankees are, if they're on the hills, or if they're outside of town. Curry's still out there. Stovall. Yeah, I'm going to kind of keep you in this zone for the moment. I don't want to lose all my cavalry. Sibley's back, but he's got no resilience. Same with Stuart, I betcha. Yeah, fractured, and understandably so. His boys have done their job. More than could be asked of them. More than could be asked. Alrighty, so we've got Pelham's battery. My only regret is that having this fence here, it's not a full-size fence. It's not quite big enough. One's potential solution is to move. Like O'Dunn's fits in this hill pretty darn close to being full, and if I deploy skirmishers, it'll be fine. Okay, stop doing that. Thank you. Same with Hasty. Let's deploy some skirms. Probably going to need them. Although I might move. Man, the biggest problem is that there's no... how are you fragmented? You didn't do anything. Whatever. Might have Griswold. Like, his brigade's just too big for this fence. So... oh well. I might then build one more fence. Would Pelham have any good line of sight here? Actually, he does. He's got great line of sight here. Okay. Well, then let's do that. Let's build some basic breastworks from here to... oh, that's too far forward. Here to here. Alright, Pelham. That's not where I wanted you. Yeah, that's great line of sight. Wow, that's good. Oh, I didn't think of that earlier. Earliest brigade's dug in there. We've got Pender's battery already there. I might move Hood over here. I would be shocked, though, if they actually tried pushing this area. It's just so open. But then again, that's what many people thought about Pickett's charge, at least on the Yankee side. They didn't quite see the writing on the wall. Hill, I'm going to move you over here for now. Early's there. Anderson, I'm definitely going to have you closer, ready to start plugging holes in the lines and such. Griswold, as much as I want this to be a solid wall that you're on, it's going to probably have to do. Get you some skirmishers as well. Those red uniforms just stand out so starkly. Such stark contrast to what we're really supposed to be aiming for, you know. Hasty, I'm going to move yours and move all your guys' skirmishers there. Napoleon, can you shoot over them? Nope, not really. Okay, never mind then. I'll move Griswold's over to be where Dunn's is as well. Still got this forest here. Stuart. Let's see, got Lee Walker, Sibley. I'd be shocked if they tried to go this far. That's just, again, it's just not a Yankee thing to do to actually, you know, try to go where the enemy is. Try to go around where the enemy is. That's like a what? It's a foreign concept to them most times. Bacon, I'm going to probably have you... I'll actually have you here to plug gaps, because Stuart is going to be kind of where Sibley's at in terms of role of just, he's just there for moral support. That's all really he can be. It's like, hey, cavalry's here in spirit. Yeah, probably have Stuart go roughly here. I'll keep you guys mobile though. Bacon. What a excellent. I'm curious to see what he did damage-wise. Bacon. Combat report. Confederacy. Shenandoah. Bacon did 110 kills. That's not bad. Stuart with 249. Sibley with 62. That's actually better than I thought. Boy, Stuart. That's impressive. Not Sibley. Stuart. Okay, never mind. That's another bug. Regardless. Yeah, it's all cavalry. Blown apart, do you still have good line of sight? No you don't, somehow. How do you not have good line of sight? There's no one in front of you. It's just the trees that we felled that have been there since we started. That's weird. Well, let's do this one more. And once more. Where else can I build? Defenses. Defenses there. I don't really have anywhere else I need them. So, if anything, I'm going to put them here. Here. There we go. And there. Cool. We did it. God, I'm going to have to move it over there. Luring, I need you to be over here. Stovall, what I might actually do, Stovall, is have you be over here on the left flank. Just kind of monitoring it to see what they do. Alrighty, Yanks, let's see if you really are here to play. Or if you're just going to play hard to get. Early, I'm going to have your boys, though, also have skirmishers. Hood, same with you. Hill, same with you. I need to be able to see where the enemy is. Now and off we go to the races. Oh, no, we haven't yet. Now we're off to the races. Whoa. Alright. There they all are. So let's see what we're working against. Most of them are on the main road. A lot of cavalry. A lot of cavalry. Wow, that's a lot of cavalry. Oh, done? What are you doing? Are you moving? Because I need you moving. Blown apart, what are you looking at? How can you not see? I'm so confused right now. How can you not see? You need to be able to see. Those things cannot possibly be blocking your line of sight. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Griswold, also, I need you to be in better cover. But, oh well. Stuart's cavalry is still broken. Somehow Sibley managed to get his back. Alright. Let's see, Pender's battery. I'm probably going to have you do a counter battery fire. And then, Pelham's battery. Also going to probably have you do... Yeah, I'll have you fire at will for now. As they're trying to figure out what they're doing. They actually might send a bunch of people this way, we'll have to see. I'm really shocked you can't see anything. That's so surprising to me. So they're trying to get their cavalry all moved around. Bacon, I got you where I need you. Alright, they're starting to move. Though it looks like they might be heading straight for the forest. Which, if that is the case, I want to get Kershaw's boys up there. No. Actually, the Stonewall Brigade should probably be getting some experience. Although they don't really have the guns at the moment. But yeah, let's bring the Stonewall Brigade up. Early's Brigade is all set to go. Yep, it looks like they're going to just not go where all our defenses are. Can't say I blame them, but at the same time, that's where we are. No, you're supposed to come at us. That's the whole point of this. Are they seriously all going that way? That would be so disappointing. They're going exactly the direction I didn't want them to be going. Well, I guess again, I can't say I blame them. That's just, this is like an unassailable position. Blown apart. How? How can you not see? I would love to, inquiring minds would love to know how. Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my gosh. You should be totally capable of seeing. We have to move you over somehow. Well, I mean, if they're not going to attack us in the main zone, I'm probably going to send Hasty and Griswold to support the side. And then I'll have... Maybe that will get the Yanks to move up, but in case they don't, I'm going to move Lee's boys up there. And Kershaw's are going to be just kind of chilling, meanwhile. Because it does look like they're aiming for an assault in this direction, although now they're moving that way too. Again, the Yanks are probably still trying to figure out which direction they really want to be going, wherever there's the least amount of opponents to be fighting. Although now I really think that I should keep Hasty here. Nope, no, don't hit the retreat button. Dang it. Oh well. See, as soon as you start doing stuff like that, that's when the AI starts going, oh no, maybe we should attack that direction. Alright. So it looks like they are. Alright, Griswold, go back this way, please. They're still probably going to make an assault through here. Or at the very least, right where Hood and Early are. Boy, it's so hard to tell early on about what they're doing. Oh, now Blown Apart can somehow see and shoot. When did this become a thing? Move you over there. Yeah, they're forming up to assault our right flank. Which, again, not that surprising. First battery's already taking losses. We do have such great cover. We do have all the good ground. Fall back into the good ground? Sure, that's what we'll go with. Oh, done. I'm almost tempted to move your boys up. Since they've just let their artillery be exposed like that, let's make them sorry for doing that. Heck, I might even send... Oh, what are you doing? Griswold, what are you doing with your skirms? Oh, that first US cavalry's only got 145 dudes. Not really worried. There we go, Hasty. Your guys are going to mow them down. Even if they shoot faster, they're not going to succeed. Yeah, but good sized army forming up over there. Wow, they are literally just leaving this one battery alone to fight against it. Meanwhile, Mitchell's engaging in spite of orders given to him. Who the commander is. Mitchell, that's, I just said the name, Mitchell. Dunn's engaging the artillery. Also, Hasty has the good ground. He's got cover, not the high ground, but he's got cover. They do not. They're in close formation and they're falling like wheat to Sith chaff, stuff like that. Alright, Hood's boys are... What are you doing? Wow, Hood's skirmishers like getting really close to the enemy. First battery's taking a lot of casualties, but isn't dead yet somehow. That's why you're not getting in there, because I actually put Lee over there. Lee, I'm going to move you into reserve, I think. Have you head that direction. Hasty, I'm going to put you back in the trenches. Wow, I am really surprised that you're letting us just shoot. Also, what the heck are you doing out here? Runyon's detachment. Where are you going, Runyon? There's no one even over there. Second Brigade is taking massive losses. Excellent. And they just lost their first battery out there. And there goes Hasty has repelled the cavalry. It looks like the first battery. They seem to like sending their batteries as though they were scouting units. What the heck? Did you see that? What in the... How are the Yanks firing from that direction? Okay, there's some weird shenanigans going on. Nope. Looks like that battery of artillery got a little too close and found out the hard way. Not why you should not do that. Alright, I'm going to send you there. Done. I'm going to send you your skirmishers out this way. We haven't even really engaged the 2nd Brigade and we're already decimating it. Send your boys that way. Really, I might have... Never mind. I'll keep you going where you're at. Did I say feud? Doesn't look like it. Ow. So these guys are just gonna fall like everyone else. Hopefully it stays that way. But they're all forming up over on our left flank, they're just not doing anything with it. How is Hood's detachment still kicking butt like this? I would love to know. Also, what just happened here? Boy, this is the annoying bug I have with cavalry. Old square never fails. Even over 50 years passed when there was kind of a usefulness had died out. Alright, I need your boys falling back. Griswold, we're not going to win that fight long term, but that's okay. Aha, we broke him. Get out of here, you dumb cavalry. Hood, let's get your boys back. Stonewall Brigade, let's give your skirmishers up. Help relieve Dunn from taking all the pressure. Stovall, I see them trying to push over there. I'm going to have your guys move to the trenches. Pender's battery is, well, it looks like they've lost a gun. No, they haven't. That's the number they've always had. Dude, Griswold, is he winning? His skirmishers are beating back their cavalry. Wow. That's awesome. I'm gonna have you fire at will. Cock, I'm gonna go over this way. Hood, I'm gonna send some more skirmishers out. I am shocked that Griswold's boys have done so well. But also Dunn's boys have done, I get it, it's a Dunn pun, exceedingly well as well. Oh boy, we're doing this again. Whew, I should have eviscerated a lot of them. Oh my gosh, they just fell in swaths. Holy cow, that was effective. I am very glad that that happened, because that doesn't usually happen. Usually they charge us and we act like dumb idiots. And fall back from defenses that are perfectly legitimate. It's so sad that we're pushing them back with skirmishers. That is so sad. We're not even having to commit, like, you know, our main forces. Not yet, at least. Hood's boys are where they need to be. Hill. Let's 10 your skirmishers back. Your boys up here. Okay, let's move you a little closer. Uh-oh. Pelham's battery has decided that they know more than Cock does. I can't say I blame the man. He does tend to know a few more things. George Cock is a very single-minded individual. Also, I was doing stellar, but I might have to have you guys fall back so that the main body can get engaged. Hasty. Blinkers detachment. I might have your boys rejoin so you can get a fresh batch. Same with you. Once you knock out their center, Griswold, with your, not quite, a little closer, knock out that cavalry, then I'm sending your boys back as well. Stovall, alright, looks like they are sending cavalry down at us. Where's Cavalry 500? Bacon, where are you at, my man? There you are. I need you to plug that gap quickly, because I don't trust Stovall. I do not trust him as far as I can throw him, which is not very far at all. Oh, done. Let's get yours back as well. Let's let the Yankees feel like they have a chance, you know. Griswold, same with you. Get your skirmishers back, please. Hood. Get your abilities back too. Pull them back. Done. I don't think they're going to make an assault in the middle. That's going to be the last place they're going to come at you. If anything, I might move you to where Early is. Or this way. I haven't decided which yet, because it'll depend a large bit on... See, now Bonaparte can see and shoot. What was his problem before? Griswold, I'm afraid your infantry might get taken out on the way here, but... Yeah. I don't want to move you further to the east as much as I want to, then I need to keep you close to where the enemies are likely going to be attacking us from. Still have Kershaw in reserve. The Yanks have to make the move here. We're perfectly fine where we're at. We have the ground, we have no reason to move towards them. generals there, which is fine, but Sibley, I don't think he's ever gonna recover from this. He's like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this. All the Yanks are now taking cover, which yeah, let's see. George, I might move you closer this way. Alright, Yankees, are you going to do something at this point? Oh, Jeb Stewart's withdrawn. I sure hope he doesn't get chided for that. He did a fantastic job. He better not get, like, defamed, because that would be so brutal. It'd be so mean. I'd be very upset if that happened. Like, the Yanks are going to attack us at some point, right? Where's Ferry going? Hill, I might move you back. Because, they're actually trying to press and probe our flanks. Just trying to see what's there and what isn't. And, right now... Why does this battery have 0 guns? But it definitely has a gun. It's probably no more than, like, 3. Anderson, let's move you up a little. Van Cleve's detachment says he has 5 guns. Bacon. Let's see. I don't want to, especially with losing Stuart, I do not want to engage you if I do not have to. Griswold, your boys are back. I'm going to send them back out. And a fresh squad up. Alright, well now we're going to have to take off. Not evade, that was the wrong button. Dismount, please. Yeah, there's no reason for you guys to be taking damage. Strange that they're putting artillery. Ah, there was cavalry heading out this way. I wondered if there would be. I'll have to have Hill form a square again before too long. If the cavalry starts to push up, I'm definitely going to have Bacon move up to support, because Griswold's skirmishers are a little isolated at the moment. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ouch. Although, I don't know, is Bacon going to lose horses climbing over our own parapet? I would guess yes. So we're going to have to be very careful about this. Apparently the answer is no. Apparently he's not lost a single one yet. There you go, Bacon. Help support Griswold, who's getting just annihilated by the cavalry. Hill, speaking of cavalry, get yourself into a square. Just preemptively figure this one. Man, Bacon continued to be the MVP. He's saving him. He saved Griswold's bacon there, literally. And Griswold's got the range that he does not have. Man, nice job, Bacon. Heck yeah. I swear, if you can make the cavalry run, I'd be like, so proud. You know, at this point, just might as well move up closer. Come on, Yankees, what are you doing? I'm getting bored. Both the boys working in tangent. I swear though, at some point it's like they're not gonna move up. They need to. Like if they want to secure victory today, they're gonna have to move up. But they're just deciding, nah. Let's get you involved as well, Stovall. No reason to let Bacon have all the fun, although he is doing all the work. So who was that? McClellan. Oh, we're fighting McClellan. Oh, so they're never going to attack us. That is what this means. They're never going to attack. Man, Bacon, Bacon, Bacon. I swear, he better be like the hero of this battle. If anyone would be, it's him. Stovall, go back. Too little, too late, cavalry. You were supposed to be the cavalry coming, but you ended up being a bit of a letdown. And O'Dunn, I'm not using your boys nearly as much as I would otherwise, mainly because your brigade already has experience, whereas Hasty's and Griswold's do not yet have experience. Although Hasty's about to get some... He's about to get plenty. Although that doesn't mean that I'm not going to let you get some experience, so done. Let's see, Hasty, you're going to be going up against the 1st Brigade, which has already taken some damage underneath of Wallace. Also, it looks like the Yanks are forming up on our... to actually make a push on our right flank. Oh my gosh, it might be happening. Stay calm, everyone, it's happening. I'm going to have to move the Stonewall Brigade up. Engaged. Boy, this is going to be a slaughter. The only elephant casualties Hasty has taken thus far is due to his skirmishers. That's the only damage he's taken. Yeah, they're already falling back. They haven't even done anything, they're falling back. Meanwhile, over in Hasty's corner, they seem to be, They're thinking about it. They're trying. Although that trail of corpses would definitely indicate that they're struggling. Boy, this is just gonna... I mean, I gotta give the 1st Brigade props for making it this far. I didn't expect them to even get to the river. Like, they are, points A for effort. Also with blown apart, just shredding them to bits. Wow. Man, Wallace has my respect. Because going up against this, you'd be crazy to do it in anything. And even a regular, a veteran brigade would still kind of go, unsupported, boss? That seems like a suicide mission. It's the Yankees. That's what they do. They are just... Griswold, what are you doing? Are you firing or not? You should be getting... You should be shooting up their flank right now. Move up, please. Done. Even though Dunn's getting involved. Okay, they finally got to the... trenches, and they're just being destroyed. Gosh, looking at it from the Yanks' point of view, this is horrible. Look at this. Wow. Props for A for effort. Also, this poor detachment just took a wrong turn. Wow, this 1st Brigade. They took an immense number of casualties. And with that breaking, that's going to be it for them. Yeah, the Yanks are pulling out. That is all for the Yankees. I'll try to press them as I can, but there is only going to be so much I can do. Hasty. Dang good job. Good day's work. I know you're in contact, but not like you think you are. There's early. And that's that. Bacon, go ahead and mount up. Get ready to go after the artillery. Boy, this first battery is really trying to do something. There we go. That's battle. Game, set, and match. And then die. Yep, that was fast. That went about as well as predictable as possible. Alrighty, so that will be the conclusion to this first engagement with all of us, except for great, which was less than great, but you know what, I would say that was a fairly good fight. Yeah, that was a good scrap. Good first engagement for us. Let's see where the ports will end up. Yep, 2100 victories. That's neither of ours. There we go, Shenandoah. So Loring's division, Hasty with the victory there. 340, AP, Griswold's brigade, AP Hills technically, 236, and then O'Dunn's at 163. Not bad. O'Dunn especially, that's all your skirmishers pretty much, because that's all that happened was skirmishing. Bacon's regiment, 186 victories with like less than 30 defeats or casualties. That's stinking good. He better get like the regiment award. And it went to Stuart. I mean, as long as Stuart doesn't get like, you know, defamed, he shouldn't, because he did crazy awesome. But I'd say Bacon saved our bacon. Just my thoughts, you know. I feel like he did his darn duty, darn good dude. Best brigade goes to O'Dunn. Okay, sure. Alright, let's check the Yanks and see if they lost any commanders. Looks like Stevens was wounded. This is a division command, too. Looks like Russell was wounded. I don't know either of those. You have McClellan. Nobody there. Nobody there. And nobody there. Alrighty. Well, that was a really cool fight. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's probably where I'm gonna end this video because I've got to I've got to now edit and figure out how to upload the large Battle of Manassas, which we're not a part of, but you will not want to miss that battle either. But until then, I hope you guys did you enjoy this battle? Because I certainly did. But until the next video, I'll see you guys then.